And you were saying that it seemed like it was sort of cliquey, how you had, sort of people of each different ethnicities, different backgrounds, sort of gravitating towards each other. Do you think that's just like what do you think caused that? Do you think that's like a precedent thing, or it's like a what they're most comfortable with?
It depends really on where and their experience. A lot of deaf people don't have good experiences with hearing people. I don't. So it's sometimes more comfortable talking to I'm more comfortable talking to hearing people. I know how to be comfortable with hearing people, but with those strict groups, it's sort of like a comfort level. Like
Yeah.
they know that the people in their groups know sign or but like when I was at Gallaudet, excuse me, if you were not at Gallaudet, so for example, I'm from Seattle. It's not that strict. Like they don't have those sort of cliques, but it is a small deaf community. So that it just really relates on people's experience and what they feel comfortable with. So
Yeah.
like those cliques are at Gallaudet mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have that here at RIT? What is the deaf social scene like?
Yeah, a little bit. I have some hearing friends, and then I have interpreter friends, and then I have some deaf friends. So there are sort of
You have a
little groups
mix.
like that. They haven't met each other most of the time, so it's like I'm
Interesting.
part of each of these groups.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
And
sense. Okay.
And it's like different worlds in the same campus.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So do you observe the same sort of I don't want to call it segregation, but the same sort of like group tendencies that you observed at Gallaudet? Do you observe that same behavior here at RIT?
Yeah, yes and no. There are some like great deaf supporters and great people who just want to help generally and help people feel connected
Yeah.
and part of a group. But there's also some people that, oh, deaf people have been affected by the pandemic. So there's a lot more social isolation when it comes to, that recently happening. So it impacts their comfortability. Like new people and also being on campus, learning new people. So you sort of have the same groups. You have to sort of go out of your circle. You don't, excuse me, that's an interpreter error. You don't have to go outside of your circle, if that makes sense.
Okay. And are most of your deaf friends here, or do most of them know ASL or SCE or sort of a mix?
Most ASL, similar to Gallaudet, most of my friends grew up with hearing parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually sort of isolated from the deaf community. There's like kind of. So when it comes to RIT, they have NTID and RIT, and I'm cross-registered, so I'm sort of isolated in my program. I
Oh,
am a
Mm.
different like part of campus completely because NTID is on the other side. So I really only have 1 to 2 deaf people in my classes.
Oh, gotcha.
interesting.
So I don't have the everyday experience like in the community, I would say.
Right, because some people who go here are purely strictly in NTID, but you're really, you're in like the just RIT institution, but you still have access to those same resources, which is good, but you're just not like it's not like everybody in your classes and your instructors are all deaf people.
Yeah. The one thing that's great about NTID is they have a lot of clubs, so I'm able to join clubs if I want. So that's a like great time.
Yeah, I always have something to say.